For sure. I gotta unplug you to play music though.
All right, let's get it.
Now all I have of you is whatever's on iTunes. If you got new shit on your phone, I can play that. Whatever you want me to play.
Yeah, you could play. I got a song called God Soldier. You could play that.
It's on iTunes.
It's on SoundCloud though.
It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Send them the link so you can have it on your phone.
I got the government joint too.
Government's dope. Government. You know what? I'm gonna play Government. Boys, you like that shit.
Play that.
That's on that playlist.
Are we live right now?
Not yet. I'm gonna play the song. It will be live, and then we'll start chopping it up.
Let me just use the bathroom.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, Dookie.
Oh no.
Right.
Bugs, I just busted the joint. Oh no. Oh, here we go, right. Yo, I just busted the joint.
What did you bust?
The fucking lighting piece from that.
Oh shit! There's no other ones.
There was 2 here last week.
Call Joe. Let me call Joe. I'm calling right now. There's probably one in the office.
Word, I don't know
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Last
but he
week I
probably
came
locks
through
that
them.
office. That's why his wife was probably here.
Oh, let's see. Reflex. Call him now.
Are we live though?
Yo, Joe, we bust one of the what's the shit you bust, Bernie?
The lightning thing.
The lightning thing. Is another one around?
I'll buy him a new one ASAP.
He buy a new one, huh?
The adapter.
He said what lightning thing? The adapter.
Oh,
You can play the
For the-
from the computer.
Yeah.
There might be a second one in there somewhere on the table.
He said look on the table.
It was last week.
Okay, so if it's broke, just don't worry about it.
You got it?
Yes.
Well, he found another one.
Yeah,
All right,
bro, I'm gonna buy you a new one too.
there you go. We go. Joe Joe say he's leaving the millionaire bank. Don't worry about it.
We good. I didn't hear what he said. What he say?
Don't worry about it. He said if you worry about $3, you got a lot more problems than that, baby.
Shit, I was worried about playing music.
All right, man. Thanks, Joe. Joe said if you worry about $3, you got a lot more problems to worry about, baby.
Yes, sir. Live with Bernie and Boogz, episode 19.
Let's get it.
Yo, you believe we made it to 19 though?
Yo, it's crazy, man. Shout out to 19, man. Yo, bro, it can't be 19 though, bro.
It's crazy, right?
I don't even think. I think it's 20. Honestly, I think you miscounted.
When did you start it? Like
That's Zuta's fault for someone like good ass weed.
Right after Christmas. I think Christmas, like right before, right after Christmas.
oh, okay.
Bro, you want me to remember this shit after all the Zuti weed, man? I
Hey, we
can't.
got some very special guests in the building. Got Staten Island's own Shanaean.
Shout out to Sinead, man.
Sir, yes, sir. And my man, everybody needs them videos done. Photographer, yes, sir.
Some video, tap in.
You know what I'm saying? That's
So,
what's
yes,
up.
sir. So what's good with you, boys? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Just calling. Just got back from Mexico, bro. How's everything with you and the fam?
Everything's good. Everything's good on this side.
Yeah, pardon me
Make
from
that
last
happen.
week. Yeah, I was out there messing with the Mexicans and tacos and shit.
It's all
Know
good.
what
We
I'm
had a
saying?
spot up here last week. It was good. It was good. I like that hat though.
Yo, the last week episode was fire, bro. Oh, shout out to TTOG with these ones.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Word,
Well,
word.
you
Yeah,
know
we
it.
got Staten Island's own Shanaean's in the house right now.
What's up, man? Grateful to be here.
Yes,
for real.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's
So
what's
Shanaean,
up.
I see you put in a lot of work throughout the years. Like when you look through iTunes, 2017 to 2020.
Right.
So what you been up to the last 2 years?
Business.
Business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Business right.
You can't do music without money. And,
Of course.
I think right now I'm in a headspace where I just want to build an empire financially for myself, and then I'm gonna get back into the music, maybe about a year or two. But
Mhm.
I'm really locked in with what I got going on. A lot of good things happening that nobody really know about. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I was doing my research and first class help. Is that what
that's
you're
the-
doing?
Yeah, for sure.
Got you. And finding like leads for lawyers and stuff like that.
Yeah, like so what we do is we do financial consulting. So basically I Like, you want me to give you the whole breakdown?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right,
I want to hear.
Yeah, break that down. Let him. He never
He's really into like the like he was teaching at what were we doing at high school, teaching financial literacy at high schools and stuff for a while. He was doing that, so he's
Must be
really big
crypto
into
and
that.
all
We
that.
have to definitely teach as much as we could up here for sure. So
that's what's up.
It's a fact, bro. So
Yeah,
it
'cause
means
a lot of these rappers is broke, bro.
word.
Like a lot
yo,
of
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, he was loud and clear. You good?
Yeah, good,
I
bro.
think I was dubbing me. I'm like, yo,
I make you louder, so you know we good. But yeah, I can hear you.
yeah.
now go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Now, I was saying, like, a lot of these rappers, like, they don't have money though. They don't know how to handle their money, and it's like, if you really think about it, like, you get 50,000 for a show, like, there's so many things you could do with that.
Right.
You know,
Most
that-
of the first thing to do is buy a chain.
You feel
And
me?
you do so much other stuff.
So I just feel like, you know, I wanted to take a different direction. You know, the music, I went through a lot of stuff in the music industry. I didn't like a lot of the things, and I decided to take a different route and see where it went. And it's going good. You know, by God's grace, it's going good for sure.
Can I ask you a question?
For sure. Yeah.
What is one of the things you didn't like that made you say, you know what? Hold on, let me stop and get the business together.
Compromising my morals, or like they do it so subtly, like they do it little by little, you know, like they ask you to do something or be something you're not, you know what I'm saying, and when you say yes to that, it just further and further you going down a rabbit hole, you get what I'm saying? And there's a time where you have to be like, yo, listen, this is not me, you know, I need to find out who I am. I need to find out my real identity and really show that to the people. I think that's important to really be yourself in this game, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So do you feel like being financially stable helps you with that? Instead of taking the labels, money and funding, because their money and funding is all into molding you, because they want to make sure their money coming back and however they want it to come back.
Yeah.
So I guess now with the new artists, like the new smart ones like yourself, are coming in with the like, let me have my own bag so I can make my own decisions and I don't have to be compromising any of this. Is that a little truth to it, or like, you know, am I hitting or missing?
Nah, you hitting it right on the head, bro. The lack of financial exposes a vulnerability about you that makes you susceptible to the industry like that. Bro, I signed Mozzie away for $15,000, bro. Think about that. I was young. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize what I was doing.
In the past week, I had to run it up at like 20 times. Like, for real.
Well, let's play that song. Play that.
Mozzie?
You gotta play that. Let people know what fucking Mozzie's about.
2017?
Yeah, it was like 2016, 2017. Yeah.
That's crazy. I know that got you tight. You let it go for the 15 bands, but you didn't know at that time.
I didn't know, and I learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what people need to understand.
Right?
No. I live in South Gates, but it's by the harbor. You know. South Gates,
Okay.
Yo, South Gates is making a lot of stars lately.
Yeah, all of Staten Island, honest. I think we got a lot of good artists for sure.
See, CJ around from that area?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The stars is coming from there. Oh shit. Yeah, what?
Yo, I'm from that area too, bro. We got to tap in and work on some fucking
Oh yeah,
visuals
for
and
sure,
shit.
for sure.
Yo,
Like, I got a question for y'all. Like, how did this come about? Because you know what I'm saying?
So me and my man Boogz met like 2017.
Yeah.
We had mutual friends, and they were going on a trip together. We went to Aruba, so we went to Aruba together. So the night, like before leaving to go into the taxi, like that's how I met him. And going into the truck to go to the airport is how I met him, and we just. I feel like we just bonded that week. We were like brothers ever since, right? Like we talked about music, we talked about life, we talked about
everything.
Shit.
I love it.
And when I met him, when I met you, like what? I think you were about 60, 70 pounds heavier.
Nah, I was almost going like 50 pounds.
And he talked about it on that vacation, like, yo, I just want to go home. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and like he really did that.
Great thing. Great thing. Start small, man. I'm telling you.
And it's dope because you know what it is in this society. Also, as well, I feel like with us, you know, using the not I don't want to say race, but you know, our cultures, we're able to bring everybody in and for everybody to like listen without judging everybody.
Yeah, sure. That was the biggest thing. Like
that was the biggest thing.
Talk music. We do so we're just like fans of it.
Yeah.
And this is our way of like trying to stay in it, you know, making sure that up and coming kids from Staten Island or Brooklyn or from wherever the boroughs in Jersey or wherever get somewhere that they could, you know, talk their shit
for sure.
Yeah, you know? We I think we deserve a voice. I think we deserve, you know, because there's a lot of bullshit out there. I feel like no one's really keeping it 1,000. Sometimes you get some good ones out there, but not coming from the grain.
Yeah,
and you know, people just want to look for those super millionaire people, but there's people that out there that's doing pretty decent.
Yeah.
that's not that we need to hear about more. You know what I'm saying? We need more regular 100,000 that can relate to regular people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that can, coming from the bottom, you don't see nobody that's doing anything positive or anything that's
making it,
business
I guess.
wise.
Yeah.
You know,
You ain't gonna know. All you gonna know is a job. All you gonna know is this. You gonna know is that. You're not gonna know how to stand up for yourself. Like what you did, I actually commend you, brother, because you took a step back. Because a lot of people wouldn't do that. They'll keep going, and then later on they want to cry about their deal later. You said, "Nah, let me get this in order right now, and figure this out." And you took that. That was a lot of that was big because you was right there. You know what I'm saying? So you made sure that, and that's what our people and a lot of people don't do is get the business right. And one thing up on this show, we always talk about the businesses. We always talk about highlighting that, always putting each other onto something. Because if our network supports each other, there's no reason why we don't know.
Exactly.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. So we just out here showing love, spread love. We're gonna play your shit. We're gonna always bump your shit. We're gonna always promote your shit, ego too. Everybody's shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So ain't no hate here, ain't no racial problems here. None of that shit. Cause Bernie like more black shit than I do. Bro, it's to the point where it's like, my mom like, I don't know. I think Bernie made me more black than you. It's real shit, crazy shit. But but people need to see that though. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying, the shit that people project about us ain't what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we smart people. Right. We not dumb. Just because we wear comfortable clothing don't mean we don't got an education or a bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and we love our shit. We love our music. We love who we are. We just didn't sacrifice that shit for no time period. So we kind of.
He was buying that Bitcoin shit years before it was popular to do that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
But I was on top of it. I fucked up. Only reason why I the Bitcoin part didn't make me the super cash like then, because I was using the Bitcoin for the wrong things. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
what you using for, bro?
What you doing?
I was just buying things that needed the Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So I didn't know
black market.
These shits had value. I was the old Bitcoin niggas that had to get on the ferry. I had to go all the way up to the city, go to the one fucking machine and get the paper printout. Like, and read those long codes.
OG Bitcoin, like
that's OG Bitcoin shit.
I don't even know what
niggas don't even know. It's so easy on your phone now. Niggas don't even know. But we had to like Google where one was at one point just to get it. It was crazy. But now, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know the value. And one kid was like, "Nah, save it." I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Yeah, this shit don't even exist." Crazy. And bro, that kid saved this shit. He's up. And he not for nothing. He's not like a dickhead either. He puts me on, and that's how I was able to learn. And like, oh shit, like, cause I literally physically seen me lose that. Like, holy fuck. Yeah. And that's why I got on top of that shit ASAP. I was able to go into the school and teach the kids that, because I didn't come in as a teacher, I came as a vendor. Yeah. So when you're a vendor in a company, the schools will hire you because you're doing shit. So I was able to make bread for this, that, and the third. So, being able to speak for my work, speaking for itself, was able to let me get a job. Like, not even a job, because I don't even consider it a job. It was a partnership, because I left it because I ain't like a lot of things. So, when it comes to certain things, when you're doing your own stuff and you're so used to being your own boss, you kind of want things to go a certain way. Yeah. And facts. It only works good when the other side of it is not so prideful, and they got to understand what's going on, especially in this new era of cryptocurrency. It's not normal.
I ain't buying into it yet. I still don't.
Yeah, you want some Rick Ross shit? Rick Ross is like,
Rick Ross. No, Warren Buffett too, bro. Buffett said
Warren Buffett too. He said
all the Bitcoin for $25, I wouldn't buy it.
I think recently he changed his mind.
Yeah,
yeah. I heard so. I'm not sure.
But Buffett said but even though Buffett didn't want to buy, he said I'm just not fucking with it right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, these niggas got advisors, so they're like, yo, buy that deal.
And and you got to think about it, that Warren Buffett, he's always investing long term. I don't mean 1-2 years.
Long term.
I mean 20, 40 years.
Right. So he can't.
So if Bitcoin, like Bitcoin's not on the market, it's on the market for like what, 15 years, something like that. Yeah. So it's like still fresh. So
long-term bias is gonna have a hard time.
10 years, I guess then it's going to be time for him to move in.
Definitely. Long-term bias versus short bias is always going to have a different mind frame when it comes to investing.
Yeah, but basically with everything, like on the stock market or something, like if you invest in long term, there is really low possibility to lose.
True.
Because even if you think about inflation and shit like that,
Shit,
It
I'd
depends
start-
on what you
like,
put in on though.
go up slightly.
I'd rather start like a business or something like
That's
that.
what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying.
I don't trust
It's
it.
because like if you really think about it, I'm never gonna invest in something I don't understand fully.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't
exactly.
know the origin of it. I created First Class Help, so I'm gonna put all
Yeah.
my money into it. You know?
Exactly.
I created my music, so I'm.
But that don't mean you can't learn it though.
That don't mean you can't learn it. Yeah,
Can
you're
you
right.
explain to me
If
what
you
first
only if
class
you're
help
interested in it.
and what it does, what first class help is, and what it does?
Yeah, like the whole mission of First Class Help is to create bosses. That's what we want to do. Like we want to teach people how to become entrepreneurs, how to think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I just use my experience of me getting taken advantage of in the music industry, which I'll touch on, and just really turning me into a monster and a shark. You know what I'm saying? Like I now see the world differently. I now see things differently. So I want to be able to just use me as a stepping stone to just have that light switch in your head, like, oh, I could do this myself.
Right.
And I could invest my money myself. You know, if I could be that light switch for people, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
We want to teach people how to fish instead of give them a fish.
Definitely.
That's the whole point of
100%.
it. That's First Class Help in a nutshell. Yeah.
In fact, you teach a man how to fish, he know how to fish forever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you give a nigga a fish, he just gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He ain't gonna know how to make it. But the only
Especially
thing
marginalized communities, the communities that that need the help the most. You know what I'm saying? The underdogs.
yeah.
So with that, you've been focusing on that. Have you put music to the side of it, like totally, or like you have stuff in the pocket?
Yeah. I definitely have things in the pocket. I'm actually coming out with an album called God Soldier. You know what I'm saying? So I have about like 7 songs that I didn't record yet, but maybe that's gonna come out later this year.
Cool.
So I just want to make sure I have things together. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to build an empire here, a big empire that it's really behind the scenes. Like people don't know what's going on.
Got you. So, but
You'll see it soon. You know
Okay,
what
we're
I'm
looking
saying?
forward to it.
just don't overthink.
Yeah.
Don't overthink.
Sure.
Just do. You got your plan. You got your route. The universe gave it to you. Use it.
For sure.
Those ideas you got, they don't waste none of them. You got them for a reason. So you don't just prioritize them. Put them in your mind like a file.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like, okay, it's time for that one. Time for this one. Nobody's time doesn't exist. You create in your moment. That's it. You know what I mean? So when no pressure by anybody. You know when you're right. You know you nice. You know all this shit. So you know what I mean? You doing what you need to do. So that's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you do what you set out to do. That's what your shit you want to do, you do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People was like, when I was going to school and I dropped out, they was like, oh, you're not gonna go back to college. I'm like, my nigga, I'm going back to college. What you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about these other dudes that they don't go back. I gotta handle something. I gotta go back. And I went back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I dropped out again because I got a bigger bag. Like, oh, fuck the college now. And that's not the disrespect to college.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just was like, I switched it up on my own. And that's just like, okay, I understood. I see my vision, I see my route. I'm going with that. I don't give a fuck what no one telling me.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you're giving me constructive criticism, I take that all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna tell me off my plan because I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Nigga, I gotta feed my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I went back, it didn't make sense. I was making more than what I was gonna do for my profession. I'm like,
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah. But that don't discredit college though, because I wouldn't have got there if I didn't have the patience and the discipline and the intellect to get there.
Yeah.
So I don't never shit on college. I just knew it wasn't for me at that time. You know, and my mom was like, nah, how you just gonna leave? I'm saying, all right, but I'm paying this, I'm doing this. Like, you know what I mean? Let me be me.
It was part of the process.
You go to college?
Yeah, I actually taking a class for business because I want to see the real reason why I'm in college actually right now is because of my mother, to be honest. My mom spent so much, bro. My mom has spent so much money on my college tuition that
it's like it's only right to go.
I feel like I owe her that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to give my mom that degree because I seen the amount of labor she put in when my father was locked up and everything. She was really holding me down. You know what I'm saying? She was, you know what I'm saying? Like putting her blood, sweat, and tears, and I was taking that money and just disregarding it. Like I was going to the studio, doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely get that shit. But use it or not, make her proud.
Yeah, just make her proud. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make moms proud.
We
always do it for moms and the fam, and sometimes we could be defiant. But when you see moms really sacrifice like that, like, you know what, mom, I give you that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you that. I gotta give you that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to moms for even sacrificing to put you in that position. A lot of parents won't do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of even if they do got it, they still won't do it. So shout out to your mom for having that mind frame and just say, you know what? I need you to just get something out of this. So you took business that was smart. So shouts to you. God bless your moms and shouts to your pops, man. Real talk.
Sure. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right. So after the success of Moz, you got signed to a label?
Yeah, so I was signed to Asylum Records. So I was actually the artist that was supposed to follow up with Ugly Guy at that time. When
Okay.
Ugly Guy was popping with Water, you know what I'm saying? Like I was basically the next in line. And then I was also signed to, I'm gonna talk about it, I don't even care. I was also signed to independent label called 5995 at the time. And that's when the whole discrepancy of everything came about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was signed to an independent label, and Asylum signed the independent label that I was signed to.
And then what's First Class Records?
So First Class Records is something that I created after.
So that's yours
Yeah,
now.
that's mine now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Asylum and everything was like
Yeah.
your first
Yeah.
people that called you like to
sure.
sign.
For sure.
And that didn't work out.
Yeah, that deal did
I
not
thought Asylum was like more or less of an independent like label situation. Like wasn't Asylum like more or less for like independent artists?
Because I mean, they are, I would say like
Jim
they
Jones
are,
went over there at one point.
yeah, I would say they are Atlantic Records' little brother. I would say that.
Okay.
Okay.
So they all under Warner Music, but
Right.
Atlantic Records is the big dog.
Oh, okay, like with some conglomerate shit.
It's like a terrible umbrella to be at.
Yeah, but it's just,
But everybody can get paid. That's horrible. You got all those people to pay. You ain't gonna get no money.
Different steps.
That's the thing. Like even when you sign to an artist, you paying the artist, his label, that label, the other one until it goes to the top. That's why the niggas be broke.
Yeah,
They
like,
really rely on that show money.
Too many hands in the pocket.
Yeah.
too many
He
hands
is
in
the
the pocket,
bucket.
bro. Sure.
That's why Dolph, shout out to Dolph and all these dudes that went independent, they had their bag, and you can't tell them shit. You know what I'm saying? Not too many-
Can't
that's
tell
what-
them nothing, bro.
Yeah, and that's why it's also important for you, to get the back right
Yeah,
now. So
exactly.
once you're going back to the business and shit, like even if you're going to the label,
Right.
then it's relationship.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
you got something to offer, they got something to offer.
Mm.
Facts.
It's not like one way thing. Like with most of the rappers,
Right.
they're just getting advanced,
Right.
and then they surprised that they broke after a year because they
Right.
spent money on the
They-
bullshit.
All
Yeah.
the bands,
Yeah.
you gotta make that back.
If the
Yeah,
label is
exactly.
not talking exactly what we want, we're not even having a discussion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's no even a conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
and you better off doing your own today. You got the
Yeah.
internet.
because the labels, I feel like the industry is designed for artists to fail before you even get in it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
artists say that.
definitely.
A lot of artists say that. Yeah.
I honestly feel like it's not designed for the artist to fail. The problem is it's the business side. People are coming. It's like playing basketball. You go into the league. Niggas that go play basketball. That's why in Florida they just changed. Everybody has to get financial literacy because people getting robbed.
Yeah.
See, it's a business and then it's entertainment. You get what I'm saying? So you rapping, you nice. This is entertainment part, but you don't know business.
That's a fact.
So if you don't know
I agree with
business,
I agree.
how can you sit here and like a lot of this shit? You mad people are seeing good contracts signed without reading. So if I know I can make $1 million off you, I don't know you from a can of paint. I ain't taking no chance. I'm not grimy, but I'm looking at you like, okay, you're just another one of them. I already know what to do with you. Here's paperwork. Sign it or bring it to your lawyer. How many of them bring it to their lawyers? Niggas is not doing that.
That's true.
They just hype. Oh, I'm lit. Let's
How'd-
go.
how'd that go
Getting
for you?
big back
Like
and
they
shit,
approach.
man.
They
So
approach.
you already like one more thing. My uncle always told me always plan for success even in the beginning. So you gotta like plan for that shit right now, even when you got 0 followers.
That's a
Because
fact.
once it comes, the vultures coming in. That's business. They're gonna take advantage. If I can sell this to you, if I can sell this for $100, right, and I'm getting it for like the cheapest I can get it for, whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna tell you I got this for like $90, bro, so you can feel me on that 100. I made it pay 10 cents. You can call me grandma you want, but it's business.
I think the reason why I say it's designed to fail, though, because I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that point. But the reason why I say it's designed to fail is because when you get into the game, you're already around people that have a predatory mindset, bro.
Yeah.
They just looking at you as a flip, bro. Unless you
But
find,
it's supposed to though,
yeah,
because you are a flip.
but I'd rather surround myself around people. Okay, it's about the vision. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys read 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. Have y'all read that?
Nah.
I haven't read that.
That book
But I
changed my
understand where you're
life.
coming from.
Yeah.
That book changed my life. But he said that he turned down a record deal, and he decided to sign the M because that was an opportunity of a lifetime, and it saw that it fit his vision, and the people
Right.
around him fit his vision. People are not vision minded. They're too profit minded, and that's
Well,
why.
hold on, before you even got there, what's the key word in your sentence? The key word, you said it in your sentence.
Vision.
He turned it down for a reason.
Right.
That means he was knowledgeable of
True.
what's going on. So I'm not fucking with that.
True.
Money don't rule the world. Knowledge does. Because if you know, you ain't gonna
he was
do it.
thinking long term, like Warren
True.
Buffett. Not
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So if a nigga like 50 wasn't knowledgeable at that time and just was thirsty, he would have took that. But he said, nah, let's be smart about this. It's all about the knowledge.
Yeah.
So if you got the knowledge of it, you can't be used no more. Now you become the boss. You're like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna go over here because this is what I need. I need this vision pointed this, like Kanye West with Nike. He couldn't deal with them because they wouldn't see his vision. They wouldn't like nice, and I'm out of here. But you gotta be willing to take that sacrifice to say, fuck this bag.
Sneakers are dope with Nike, though.
Yo,
but mind you though, but let me tell you something, bro. Yo, there's a lot of smart people in vulnerable positions, bro. Just because like somebody get taken advantage of doesn't even mean they're not smart. They just might be really messed up, going through something that. Why you think all these companies, all these MLM companies take advantage of people?
Yeah,
like it's not. I feel like a lot of the time it's timing too, because in my situation, I got the deal. It's funny because I got the deal presented to me as soon as my father got locked up. I was going through a hard time. I was like, I ain't know what was going on. I was like struggling, you know what I'm saying, financially. And that deal presented itself to me. Maybe if it was now, it would obviously be different. Right. But you see what I'm saying? I was in a vulnerable position. I was already in a mindset where whatever was presented to me, I wanted to take initially. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And the nigga, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And the nigga gonna know that. You go come in the office, they gonna see it. So they looking at you like, all right, let's do this like this. They looking at you literally like a product. I tell my daughter this all the time. She does music, she does a little thing. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. You're a product to these people that come. That's why I'm putting up the money for you. I'm putting up this way. So no one can sit here and say X, Y, and Z. Because if not, all you is a product. There's no feelings in products. So they're not, even though you're a human and everybody wants to be taken care of, they're just looking at you like, all right, I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna use you.
So that's gotta be one of the deterring factors, right? That makes you like say, "Fuck that! I'm gonna go get my own bread."
Exactly.
You know,
and that's the thing. You people gotta be strong enough to do that. That's why I commend you, because niggas can't do that. They will literally get used and used and used and used and used and used all day long, and fuck around the end of their company have no money. I remember Yo Gotti said a long time ago. He was like, "Yo, I don't got no platinum plaques, but I got more money than all these rappers." Like, you know what I'm saying? And he really did. Because of his money was coming from independent shit. You know what I'm saying? Wayne, Yo Gotti had more money than Wayne, and Wayne did way more music than this nigga because he was taken advantage of.
Right.
Taking advantage of is a part of this shit.
That's the way to go. Or maybe.
I think, that's an interesting question. I think it depends, bro. I think independent for me, but it also depends because not everybody can handle their own infrastructure, bro. Like that's some true. People want a partner. That's why I said it all boils down to the people that you're dealing with in the majors. If they really align with your vision and you see that, you can feel that, and they're not just talking it, but they're really trying to act on it. Right. I feel like a major could be a good stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? If you play your cards right, there's a lot of people that succeeded in major labels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for me, bro, the independent structure is the way to go because I really believe strongly in controlling your own destiny, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, I respect that.
Nobody's saying,
and that's gonna be, and that route is a lot harder, and it's more honorable, but it's harder.
It's very hard.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to like make the relationships, you know what I mean? Because obviously with the major, they could get you any producer you want, you know what I'm saying? But if you're an independent artist and you're trying to get a Dr. Dre beat, he's gonna you have to work overtime.
That's when the money comes into play, because then now you gotta go to the DJ, like, hey DJ, here's 5,000. Then you gotta go to this person, like, here's 10,000. That's when the bag come into play. That's when you got those silent investors coming, like, yo, boom, here, I got you.
And just being in the right place.
It'd be like a Stevie J, not Stevie J. What's his name in the South?
Stevie J, the producer?
Not Stevie J. The other nigga, he a gangster. What the nigga? You gotta check in with him and shit. Like, I forgot the nigga name.
You gotta,
the producer?
He with Drake and all that. He's not a producer. Prince? He's just a middleman.
Jazz Prince?
Jay Prince.
Jay Prince. Oh yeah.
So like, say you're in a situation, Jay Prince see you. Jay already knows what you about to go through, so he gonna make sure you're independent, but he gonna give you his bag, and he gonna conduct that. That's why the streets is always tied into the music. Because the music, the big money you need to be free ain't coming from the labels.
Who's the J Prince of New York?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Like,
don't
if
even
the beef happens in New York, ain't nobody getting called. The beef happens. Like,
you never know. Honestly, if anybody, I don't even want to speculate names because everybody's around everybody. So
I'm gonna be honest though, like the streets is always tied to the music. I get
oh,
that
for sure.
but it's like that gotta change, cause like
they gotta change.
every artist is street, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely not.
like,
a lot of shit
lot
needs
of
to
dope.
change, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of things need to change because, like,
A lot of shit.
because then a lot of people are faking to be street dudes to get into the game, bro.
No, they all fake.
And then they get exposed, then they get out of the game for getting
No,
exposed.
it literally is a revolving door. It literally is a revolving door. Fake rappers going in and out of this shit. And you know who's winning? The niggas back door. Like, look at Whack 100. He's over there supporting 6ix9ine. Like, what the fuck is that? He's now Whack really put in work. He's a goop, whatever you want to call him. But now he's putting a bag behind 6ix9ine. So it's like, what?
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
What's the name think about that?
So it's weird when you think about it like that. It's like, whoa, like, what do you do with that? And because, but 6ix9ine fits it perfectly because he's a fake gangster. He's the complete epitome of what the rap game really is, honestly. Because all these niggas ain't really doing that, bro. Ain't nobody doing that.
No,
Now the young ones,
the drink champs, that this shit ain't real.
this shit ain't real. So then we're gonna talk about real and fake. You gonna, it's like everybody, even though they don't get back for snitching, they all a bunch of 6ix9ines in a way. Fucking phony ass gangsters. That's not you. But they can do that because you got a gangster ass nigga behind you letting you do that. And that's all it is. Same thing with even before in the pre-6ix9ine situation, he couldn't just do it by himself. He needed Shotty in them niggas. He needed the muscle. Now he don't need Shotty no more because now you got the bigger muscle. So what's Shotty gonna do to that when he's got an older blood versus a younger blood?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Shotty got nothing. You out now because the bag fucking then blinded everybody.
Right.
And now look at that. Now you got 6ix9ine, got everybody. An interview the nigga said, and I couldn't believe this with my own 2 eyes. He said, "We don't fuck with rats, but this rat I rock with." I'm like,
yeah. When I was watching that podcast,
terrible.
I was like,
no, I was like, where are we?
yo,
You know what I'm saying? So that right there alone let you know that this industry is.
And he's not even putting out good music though. Like, you know,
No, it not even.
whether these artists have street cred or not, like, yo, as long as they put out good music, right?
I mean, it depends. And then if that's the case, then you can then go to the part of, oh, do we like writers or not? As long as it's good, then the writer don't matter. Then so we can't talk about ghostwriters. Then so we can't talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna put emphasis.
Well, I think you can talk about if you're trying to like say that, like, you can't tell me if you were a rapper, Boogz, you can't tell me you're the best rapper alive, but Shanae is writing your shit. Like, nah, you ain't the best rapper alive.
But I'm telling you, I'm killing you, and y'all believe in me.
If you're a star and you have hits that somebody's writing, whatever, that's whatever. But you can't be claiming top 5 type of shit. You can't be claiming like you a Buffalo.
Bro, these dudes came in king of New York, and they're nowhere near the king.
see the holes in the
But
music
he's
industry.
trolling.
Game is different, bro.
He's different.
Even Fabio Foreign with his hot music should not be saying he's the king of New York.
Nah, he said Pop is the king, then he's the HNIC.
Yeah, bro, even Pop, rest in peace. Pop was not the king. He's lit, but that wasn't the king.
Nah, but he's saying it's his boy.
I'm just saying they shouldn't be saying these things.
Yeah, but a lot of people say that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That
Every
also
artist say that.
is bullshit.
I think A
But,
Boogie even said that in the track.
It's the same thing, like Wax
Boogie said,
said,
"I am New
like
York."
Wax said, that everybody's calling everybody a legend right now. So
Yeah,
it's the
true.
same shit with the Kings, like
True,
everybody
true.
wants to be king, like yo,
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody.
I guess
yeah. Like
they
I
took
still
freedom
think
of
that
speech
they
to a
should
level.
be New York,
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too. I agree.
Like,
Jay-Z is the king.
He's in the background, but he's still on the top.
Sure.
Like,
And he's alive, so you gotta give it to Jay.
so so I'm going with the J if we're talking about about King of New York,
Yeah, it's
the
come
thing.
on, bro. It's like ridiculous. How we really, I don't know. The game is, that's what I'm saying. The game is so all
I'd rather
over
be
the
I'd rather be a live dog than a dead lion.
That's for sure.
place. Word up. Yo, let's get. I want to hear that Mozzie track. Put that on, bro.
Got you. I got to mute you out though. Sorry.
You know, we gotta go back to that 15K.
That's the name of the record.
This new name, 15K.
Just so, bro. I'm telling you.
You hear that, Boogz?
We got a problem.
Give me the Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you try to rob me, you cannot rob me. Stop it, you not the topic. Keep the rocket, pop it if you had a pop.
What happened?
Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you cannot find me, I'm in that Rari. Stop it, you not the topic. Keep the rocket, pop it if you had a pocket. I need the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm stacking and folding all of these bills, feel like I'm Bill Cosby. She wanna come lie me, you cannot find me, I'm in that Rari. Nigga don't mind me, say that's your shorty, she right behind me. How was you snoring? If she not foreign, nigga, she boring. I wake up in the morning, chasing that green, man, it's boring. Hit from the back, shorty come back, man, I said sorry. But I stay intact, I pull out this mag, ain't talking safari. She giving me brain, girl, what is your name? I thought it was Molly. But Molly on Molly, that Molly is on her body. Flexing, this shit nothing to me. I fired the plug, I hired a judge so you cannot sue me. Your girl know what's up, she pulling right up, she wanna come do me. She get all her stuff, she pulling right up, she coming right to me. Boy, you a loser, you talking moolah, you got no moolah. She give me medulla, I never knew ya, it's nothing to ya. Give me the Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you try to rob me, you cannot rob me. Stop it, you not the topic. Keep the rocket, pop it if he out of pocket. Give me the Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you cannot find me, I'm in that Rari. Stop it, you not the topic. Keep the rocket, pop it if he out of pocket. I need the Mozzie, but who is you? Remind me. Who is you? You cannot fit in that coupe. What I do? I'm flexing, that's all that I do. My niggas, they come with me too. Them hitters, I come with like two. Nigga, cut it. You know that you on a budget. Like Madden, I run it. I run it. My nigga, she love it. She tell me she love it. You pull up, she dub it. She dub it. But you underground like you Harriet Tubman. I got some Tubmans. I see that they hate it below, I'm above it. I stay above it. She said that she wanted, she come and go get it. I hold them digits. You saying you holding the juice, but you niggas is made in a minute. Who is you kidding? Give me the Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you try to rob me, you cannot rob me. Stop it, you not the topic. Keep the rocket, pop it if he out of pocket. Give me the Mozzie, I want the Mozzie, I need the Mozzie. I'm in a party, you cannot find me, I'm in a Rari.
I remember this guy radio play back then, right?
Yeah.
Like 17, 18, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I ain't gonna front, bro.
I know you was wilding around that time, boy.
Remember that game radio play like 2017, 18?
What? Nigga, if I'd have had radio play, boy, oh man, I can't even talk. I just know you had a great time around that time.
That was Mozzie by Sinead. That shit was fire.
That's crazy. You know, it's crazy. You said the moolah. You remind me of like a Jeezy moolah in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People be saying that, bro.
What do you
I ain't
mean?
gonna lie.
Like,
People say I look like him too.
You kind of look like the nigga, like moolah with braids, bro. It's mad weird.
I'm crying.
But in the video, you had short hair, right? That was your short hair in the video.
Yeah,
Then you probably definitely was looking like the nigga too. Y'all niggas was mad for that's crazy. That's dope though. That's dope though. You got good sound. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
So when we expect something this year?
Yeah, man, we gonna expect something this year. Maybe I would say towards the end of the year for sure. Yeah,
Gotcha. All on your own. Like you gonna put out everything under what was it? First Class, right?
First Class Records. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, make sure you send us that. We want to hear that, man. We want to put your shot there, promote everything, but whatever we can do, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like an ego to do one of your videos.
Oh yeah,
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
shoot music videos.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Yo, Ego, how you get into the video shit? How did that work out? How did that?
Bro, it's fucking long story. Okay, so I'm originally.
I mean, you're here for stories, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we have
originally from Poland,
for
right?
stories.
And you know, since
First off, Ego, hold on. Where are you from, bro?
Poland,
Okay, from
Poland.
Poland. Shout out to the big
That
Poland
next
out there.
country to Ukraine, you know.
Huh?
That's right.
We are neighbors with Ukraine. They got war right now with Russia.
Yes. Yo,
We
God
are-
bless everybody in the war.
Since kid, I was, into rap music and shit, and then I was running some small, website, around rap and shit like that. I was shooting some little videos for my friends and stuff like that. And then I started working for the label. So so I didn't shoot videos. I was taking care more about management.
Out here or over there?
In Poland, So so we built like basically from ground up. Like when I was living, it was like one of the biggest labels in Poland.
Gotcha.
I still got like gold albums, put one platinum on the wall,
Dope,
and shit
dope.
like that. And and then I took break from the rap life for like a couple years. I moved to New York, but all the time in the back of my head, I had that shit like, yo, I wanted to do something with the fucking rap music. And then I was talking with my dudes from Poland because we're still in touch and shit, and they're like, yo, we wanted to come shoot some music videos. I'm like, let me start shooting music videos. So I started doing that, right? They never came in here because of the COVID and all of that shit, and I'm just doing that.
Nice.
Since then, so I'm doing that full time from January this year.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, fucking nice,
You heard of the ring rings?
Yeah. They pretty big. I'm still small, but I'm trying to get there.
You get your own people to shoot your video, or you hire hire a videographer?
Yeah. I basically shoot. Honestly, I would hire people.
Gotcha. I spoke to a lot of rappers that like just have their friend hold the camera and then they just chop it up.
Yeah. It got to be.
But you know what? Also, like
yourself.
it's not working in my advantage, but it's also good to shoot videos with different people.
For sure.
Because from my wallet perspective, it's good if rapper wants to shoot 5 videos in a row with me, right? But from your perspective, it sucks because then you got 5 videos which are done in pretty much the same style.
Right.
Because of course my videos, they all not looking the same,
Right.
but of course you got the same style behind it, So it's always better, like we can shoot, let's say, 2 videos, with one artist for for one album or something.
Yeah.
But then work with somebody else just so you got different vision. So it's the same, like you can work, you can have one video done by your friends, whatever, but then get another one done by somebody else and another one done by somebody else. So then it looks completely different. And then another thing you cannot forget about, like we are the same like you. We also got platforms. So like if I'm dropping video on my page, it's going to reach a couple thousand people, right? Then another director is going to drop his video on his page, so you're getting to a couple thousand people from his audience.
For sure.
So it's like even in that way you can kind of cross fan bases and get reach to new people. And
Facts.
Stuff,
Facts.
I know there's a big problem with that with like artists. Like I'll see a young up-and-coming artist do something with like a big artist, and they'll put it out, and then like the big artist won't post it. I'm really like, why do the song if you ain't gonna post it? Like, cause you need all the help you can get. I find that
you had the big track Rider, and then later on the TJ remix was out.
Oh man,
What's the story? Was that like?
it's a big story with that
Yeah.
Yeah,
one.
let's hear that. I want to hear that. Hey, Boogie, we go. Don't let us have to
Was
come.
that
to you,
like
man.
when you were in the studio with TJ? He sent that to
Yeah, I
you.
was in the studio with TJ.
Oh, TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, little TJ.
Little TJ. Little nigga.
Man, so y'all know JD? Y'all heard of JD, TJ's manager? Yeah, well, I don't know if that's his manager at the time, but so I was running with a dude named Eli. His name is 3Lie. I don't know if y'all know of him.
Three lot. I follow on the gram.
Yeah. Me and him were basically partners in the music, so we was really trying to maneuver through this like a chess game. You know what I'm saying? So we planned out it's crazy how we honestly planned out the whole TJ move, because the way we did it was so strategic. We hit up JD. JD was like, no, he was in touch with us at the time. He was like, yo, I want to get a feature with TJ. And then at the time, I had a manager called Ryan. His dad was our investor. Shout out to him too. You know what I'm saying? He put the bag up for us. So at that time, TJ obviously he wanted a fee. So we was like, all right, we'll do it. We negotiated it. Then we went to the studio and all that. And then TJ is a funny guy. I ain't gonna lie. TJ is a funny guy. But shout out to him though. But he's a funny guy. But he was like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really make sense on how the whole thing came about, because he was fit to do the record. And then when it was time to promote it, it's like he just hesitated for no reason. So that's when I really was like, wow, this industry is crazy. I don't even know the real reason why TJ didn't want to promote it. I'm pretty sure It could have been a lot of reasons, bro.
Yeah, I see that a lot though.
Eli.
Eli. So, but you and Eli were obviously promoting it, and TJ didn't put no post up, nothing.
Yeah, and honestly, he was rocking with us too. You know what I'm saying? In the studio, we was cool. We was chopping it up. He was like, yeah, I know people in Staten Island, this, that, and the third. I guess, okay, let me tell you what happened.
Shooting the shit.
Let me tell you what happened, bro. We was in the studio, and I looked at Eli. I said, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna take responsibility for this. I say, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna have to drop this record. And then we hit up JD, his manager, and was like, yo, we thinking about dropping a record. And then JD was like, nah, wait. TJ is going through something right now. And we was like, okay. So we waited. And then every time we would hit JD, it was like he was giving us the runaround. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be transparent, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was giving us the runaround. So he was like, you know what? We gonna just drop the record. Like, I'm not waiting on nobody, bro. Because whatever happens is gonna spiral into something. You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing I learned is if it's not the thing, it's gonna be the thing that leads to the thing. So even if this goes wrong, a blessing's gonna happen out of it. You know what I'm saying? So like, we just decided to drop the record, and I guess he felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I guess it went crazy, bro.
You paid for it.
We paid for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm paying for something, you know, that's when I realized that this industry is so weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. Like, I can't stand it, honestly. And it's none of even, like, honestly, I don't even have a problem with TJ and nothing, but it's just like people, I don't know how the way they move is so off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's not right. You did a track, you might as well promote it. Like,
yeah.
What does he have to lose by just throwing a post up? You know,
it's all good. It's all love though.
I see who be going through a lot of problems with that shit. Stunner be going through a lot of problems with
Stunner Gambino?
Yeah. Like his project supposed to be dropping. He can't get it out. So like it's like always an issue with his music coming out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he always complaining about his issue? Like
that's labels, I guess, man.
Yeah, like Bobby Shmurda always complaining that he cannot drop his music because of the label and shit.
That's the thing. I'm like,
yeah, like it's a lot of people like that, you know.
So maybe that was a part of it because it's like they go through so much of that shit. Because my little brother loves. That's how I know about old Stunner shit. Because he sees me Stunner. He watches his lives. I tell you one thing as an advice for young people. I literally watch what young people do all day. They watch your lives. You need to screen record your lives and put that shit on YouTube. Because my little brother literally sends me niggas' lives all day long. He watches their lives. He watches their YouTube. He subscribes and listens. He gets the music from there. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Stunner's doing on YouTube, that's how he keeping his fans. You know what I'm saying?
Unless they're in the studio like recording music, like the lives are kind of boring.
For you, not for these youth.
You know what's crazy too? And another thing, this is even sidetracking from what we talking about, but like I find it interesting too, because when we was in the studio with TJ, YNW Melly was in that studio. And it's funny how like we all tie, like, you know what I'm saying, how everything ties in together. I went to the bathroom and he was trying to use the bathroom, and like I guess they were expecting me to get out the bathroom for him to use it. I walk out, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm using the bathroom. Like, what you mean? Like, bro, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just funny. And then what happened to him was then he got locked up for whatever he was going through. So it was like kind of just weird just seeing everything unfold and how it was
he had murder on his mind.
Yeah.
The world works in crazy ways. So.
I heard he beat it though. I heard he's beating it though.
I heard so. I heard he was being it.
That's
I heard he is being
Where
it.
were you always at in studio on Staten Island? Or
Nah, we was in Penthouse in Manhattan. Yeah. 42nd Street. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, bro.
What studios you use on the island?
Phoenix
mostly. Okay.
Yeah, Phoenix.
They've been around for a while.
Phoenix is like the OG for real.
And they official sound and all that. Shout out to Phoenix.
Yeah. I used to go to my son Vincent, and then I go to Jordan Barone. You know Jordan?
I don't know Jordan.
Yeah, he's dope.
You got everything in the lab too. I mean, like a lab in the crib.
Yeah, I had it, but you know, it's not there no more. I'm about to get it back, but that's for a reason. So
gotcha. All good.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man. Yo, I want to play the one I liked personally was Government. I want to get into that one, Bugs.
Yeah.
Get into that.
1 second. I need you.
Man, it's going crazy too.
Popping, yo. I assume the numbers ran up too with little TJ on your shit. The numbers on that had to run up a little bit more too, right?
Yeah, I think it did like $250,000. But government is on the track for $5 million. It's crazy, yeah.
My government all day long.
Did you use
Call
the
me by my
sample before
government
Pop
all day
Smoke?
long. She be loving it.
After.
She ain't never on no other shit. She don't want you.
They
niggas,
said
she be
they
loving
said
it.
my song
Dirty money, I can
my song
clean
is
it,
second to
though.
his.
I
I'm
really
like,
fucked the top
alright,
of it.
man, rest in
And
peace
I
to
heard he
him.
want beef while I'm in the
I like
streets.
this
Nigga, I
song.
ain't ducking it. A nigga really moving high with the chops, like I had to use an oven mitt. And shorty saying that her top's on top. How you really know I'm
Bro,
loving
you hear
it?
over there?
I ain't going back, bro. And I know you got it. You ain't trying to give it. I ain't gonna ask though. Running up these digits, niggas really know my body. Cause we be at the top, we be in the spot, they be moving in the lobby. She ain't messing with no bitch niggas, only rich niggas like I'm Roddy. And I know I'm all up on your body, yeah, I want your body, please don't tell nobody. And she don't even know my name, rolling with the gang, so that lip is slide on me. Had her fucked up on the chain, made her go insane, oh, I saw her eyes on me. On a two-tone AP, I'ma bust it down when it's on my wrist. Gotta move cautious now when I move around, back up on the strip. Cause the way you moving made me nervous. And I really know the deal, I can tell it's real, just come from the surface. Cause I was really in the field, hustling for a meal, trying to find my purpose. And if you want a Birkin, I'ma get a Birkin, even if my pocket's hurting. Yeah. I was out drinking so late, these niggas be faking, they act like they know me. Pussy, you don't understand, my dad in that can, I know you so lonely. I had to run up them bitch, keep a thing in my pants just in case he get nosy. Yeah, you can be my one and only. I'ma let you drive the stoley. I know you tryna ride up on me. Yeah, had to be young and ruthless. These niggas out here, they be shooting from deep, can't see where the hoop is. Really lost my mind, I put my mind in music. It was hard to find myself, but with God I ain't losing. I put my feelings to the side, cause she get the top she choosing. I couldn't let shit slide, I gave them a chance, they abused it. I let her call me by my government. I let her call me by my government all day long. She be loving it. She ain't never on no other shit. She don't want you niggas, she be loving it. Dirty money, I can clean it though. I done really fucked the top of it. And I heard he want beef while I'm in the streets. Nigga, I ain't ducking it. A nigga really moving high with the chops, like I had to use an oven mitt. And shorty saying that her top's on top. How you really know I'm loving it? I ain't going back, bro. And I know you got it. You ain't trying to give it. I ain't gonna ask though.
I love that sample. Genuine, right? Fire.
Sir.
You can hear me?
Video out for that
Yeah.
That's definitely a radio song.
Yes, sir.
I can hear that on the radio.
one? Yeah, you got like.
That's like a good track for the
Can
mommies.
you sing at all? You got like you do melody? Because it sounded to me like you could if you like
Yeah.
you could do some melody too.
I could sing a little bit.
on some A Boogie vibe,
Yeah,
like you could
yeah,
rap and throw a melody in there.
I
Word.
feel like today you gotta have that in your arsenal
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little bit.
gotta
Even
have-
even Kodak sings.
This guy loves Kodak now.
He tried. I always fuck with Yak.
Dope. Yeah, he's dope.
I always fuck with Yak. You just don't like Yak. You don't like the new shit.
I had on
That's
the
what's
video Super Gremlin yesterday, and the man was like, "What is that?" I think I was running through some videos of yours, and just random shit was popping up
Yeah.
after, and Super Gremlin was one of them.
You gotta check out the new shit with him and French. That shit is hard too. The
Oh
mod-
no, I did peep that one.
Yo, my son Yak got it. He
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
he-
that was
niggas
good,
know
that
me- I fuck with the Yak. The shit on Future album is hard too. Voodoo,
I like it. He's just like his own style, like he.
he's in his own world, bro. It's just like either you fuck with it, you fuck with it, you don't, you don't. Like that's how it is with Yak. I like Yak.
Tuesday.
Huh?
They just take ecstasy because it's a Tuesday.
It might not even be a real one.
His flows is crazy.
But a lot of people do that though, believe it or not.
Nah, I know. The world's
He
crazy.
I'm like, wow. I remember I was sitting somewhere, and the Super Gremlin song came on, and he said I was with an older guy. He was next to me. He was like Kodak Park said, "I'm gonna pop a perk, even though it's fake, right?" That's what he said. He said, "I'm gonna pop it, even though I know it's fake, and I'm a gremlin." So the older nigga was like, "Wow, he's really gonna do that." I said, "Yeah, he's a gremlin."
He wouldn't have said it if he wasn't.
Yo, I'm like, yo. He said, "Yo, to take a pill and know it's fake." Wow.
Yeah, Kodak.
That's wild. And yo, if niggas do that shit all day, I'm like, yeah, y'all crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's different.
Stay away from drugs, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, not for you.
So at that time, were you doing like big performances at that time? Because I assume you would get more shows back then, right?
With the Mozzie era?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but George Press, he really put together all the shows for me. He was really going crazy at that time. He's still going crazy too. So yeah,
That's what's
Shout
up.
out to George.
Yeah, we want to see you get back out there, man.
yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah, the way I'm trying to come back, honestly, I want to come back on some Jay-Z timing, bro. Like I really realized about myself. I like being behind the scenes, and I also like being in front of the camera too. But you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get on a timing where I'm able to push my music independently and also help other artists too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be on that timing, yeah.
for sure. And there's so many artists out here on Staten Island. Like I didn't even realize until we started doing this. Really,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize because like people like DMing us, sharing, like showing us like all this. I was like, wow, I didn't even realize how many artists up and coming out.
Yeah,
This
once
island.
you
It's
once you start
crazy.
meeting those people, it's like
It's
you're saying, it's like
crazy,
crazy
man.
amount
Yeah,
of people
it
from
really
different,
is.
Yeah, from all over the place.
And a lot of people don't even know about the other people exist and shit.
Even
It's like,
the Staten Island artist page, like that helps.
yeah,
people
yeah,
get put
that's
onto
what I'm saying.
artists, you know. Like,
Shout out to that page. That page is dope.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know it's crazy too. Also, I know a lot of people want to help others. Nothing wrong with that, but make sure you always putting you first.
Facts.
Exactly.
100%. You know what I mean? So that's the hugest part because a lot of people get caught up
Is that
in.
people they're trying to use and abuse, you know?
Yeah, bro.
You got to be careful with that shit.
And you don't even know who's a vulture around you. They may see potential in you. and
Yeah,
just-
like everybody's going to show
Cool
you
because
love,
of
but
it.
you never know if it's
You'll
fake
never
or
know.
if it's real. you
I want to
know?
get y'all perspective on this because one of my boys told me this. I want to see what y'all think about it. He said to be a billionaire, you gotta be harsh, or you gotta be ruthless. You agree with that? What's your definition of ruthless if that's the case? Because I don't agree with that.
I don't want to agree with that because if I say now, because I ain't a billionaire, I say if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be harsh, But like thinking in retrospect,
Yeah.
any billionaire you could think of, like most of them, like are probably harsh people, kind of.
You know what it is?
Like I mean, I don't know.
I think they
but
got, like-
I'd say no. Like if I'm a billionaire, hell no, I ain't gonna be a harsh asshole. Like, but I don't know. Shit.
But you're
Gotta
going
get to the
to be harsh.
I think I think it's not about even that they harsh for the people or something. They just they just got some type of work ethics and some type of the mental that they were able to get high, right?
Yeah.
And then when you got people who are working for you, you're expecting
think
kind of the
lower.
same thing. It's maybe not about the billionaires, but one thing. My friends they just bought the house in Florida, like for the rental. And always, people from other states saying that people from New York are kind of assholes and shit like that. And I never understood it till we went to Florida while they've been doing some renovations. And like in New York, everything is on time. Like everybody's working 9 to 5 or whatever, right?
Right.
In Florida, that's not the case. And that's why, let's say, we people from New York, for us, it's annoying how those people over there are working. And I
Just
think
because
that's
New York
why
is more aggressive.
days they don't like people from New York because we got the expectations. However, we're being treated in New York, we want to get the same thing over there. So it's similar thing with those billionaires. Like if you are working, if you're working hard, you're expecting people who are working for you also to work hard. And if they're not, then of course you're going to be asshole towards them.
Well,
And at the end of the day, you got that entire story that they asshole.
True.
I feel like this when it comes to the asshole aspect of it. Well, one thing people like Jeff Bezos, right? If he gotta cut 100 people because it don't make sense, he's gonna be labeled as an asshole. When really it's a better business move for him. So in business, sometimes you're gonna make moves that the public is not gonna agree with.
True.
Like you in business class, so you automatically training your mind to look at things differently than a normal person.
Nah, but
So when you making your decisions, it's not going to be about a feeling because there's no feelings in it.
True.
So a lot of times the people that got up to that billionaire status, those are the people that was able to eliminate all the feelings they had to do and get to where it was at. This didn't work, get out of here. Like Trump, I know people hate him, but if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're fired, you're gone because there's money involved. There's you're not here for nothing else.
Right.
And when people confuse being in a business wherever they're at for something else, for feelings, being people to care, then they are in that wrong business. You know what I'm saying? Now, those big conglomerates, when they get to that point, they have a system in place that is designed to kick out the bullshit, just like the regular system we got going on. Like it's fucked up, but that's just what's in place to keep the certain order in order. Billionaires, I be around a lot of people with a lot of bread, and them niggas see things so fucking cutthroat. You be like, damn, ouch.
Yeah, they got a different view of the
They
world.
got a different view, and they don't mean to be disrespectful. It just, if it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work, and they don't give a fuck. They will spend $1 million for something and get rid of it the next week if they feel like it's gonna hinder $50 billion. You know what I mean? But for you, like, oh, he just spent $1 million, but that $1 million ain't shit to this billionaire. He ain't seen it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see things totally different. They speak. It's in two different languages. There's a person that speak boss, and there's a person that speak like civilian talk. We looking at things from a civilian aspect, like, oh man, we should do it like that. Nah, successful motherfuckers see things one way and it work that way. They're not changing that way.
When they explain that to people like us,
Interesting.
they might sound harsh.
They gonna sound harsh. If a motherfucker tell you, you know, don't be late. You're like, bro, I literally, I come in from the Bronx and you work in Staten Island. Your boss don't give a fuck about your kid and the milk that you gotta give for that little motherfucker. He don't care. Nigga, why are you late? This is my business. Now you stopping my kids from going to Fortune 500 companies. I don't need you. You're going. Somebody else. Because it's going to be 1,000 or more motherfuckers like you coming here is going to come and do their job right. So it's not about feelings. You know what I'm saying? So once you eliminate the feelings part of it, then you can see through the, like when like I'll be seeing these like these Jeff Bezos moves and all these niggas moves, like, oh, that's fucked up. I'm like, damn, it was kind of fucked up for that part, but for the other part, I'm like, that kind of
smart.
Yeah, it's man smart. But in business, ain't gonna be no love. So that's just like, even if you fuck a bitch, if you pay her, I'm paying you. If I go to a strip club, I'm fucking you, bro. And she make me feel like the best nigga in the world, and everything in the case may be. I might even fall in love real quick. Who's at fault? Me. Why am I falling in love with some business? Because I just paid her for some shit to give me a service. I fall in love is my fault. I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? There's no feelings in that. And once you start crossing that line between, that's why I said don't mix business with pleasure. That shit don't work. Nope. It don't work. And business motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They don't want to hear that shit. They're not even going to allow you to put that in their ear because positive and negative thoughts grow, man, as a result of thought. So they don't even want to hear that. Get out of here. We don't want to hear you. Bye. Nope. You, yes, man. That's why the yes man's always work. Not saying that's a good thing. That's why I can't be the yes man. I got to do it my way because I see my vision. But if you're under my covenant, I'm like, yo, I'm a little mean sometimes. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? When I'm working with my uncle, I gotta do shit here. He's fucking mean, bro. You like this, but he means everything he said is fucking correct, bro.
But you know, even with
That's
the
an
yes
interesting
man,
perspective.
like, you know, you want to
interesting.
have yes man to the certain level in your
I
company.
don't want no yes man.
You want to have yes man as your advisors.
Yeah.
Does it
I
work?
agree.
Yes. No advisor means yes man.
I
Like
agree
those
with
lower rank employees.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah,
Just
Right.
The blunt roller could be the yes man.
yeah, but whoever got to make some decisions, you use the brain and shit.
Right.
Like that. It cannot be yes man.
They
And
gotta
yo,
be
you
smart
get picked
too.
out for that. People watch you for that. Like, see, you know what? I can trust you. You can manage this. You can manage. That's why the chain of command is there. The chain of command is for a reason. So like, he could do that. I know for a fact if I put him in place, they can't get over. That's why I think dickheads is the ones that always in certain job spots. That's by design. Those questionnaires they ask you, oh, if you give back something and all those questions may sound stupid. That's to weave out your personality. They don't want you. They want the asshole because the asshole you can't get over on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those people are put in those positions for a reason. So that's why the business and where you going to business. That's why kids like my daughter, right? She does all the performances, but I'm gonna be right there with her with do everything because if not, they're gonna take advantage of her.
Right.
They're gonna use her for what they need her to,
Right.
and they're gonna treat her like she's nothing because she's only this to them. That's it. And I respect that. And honestly, when we do shit, I want them to use us for what we're here for. We are here for business. And you know what? And that's why you can't be afraid of saying your price because you're using me and I'm using you. This is my price. Nope, stand on that. I don't give a fuck. I can't do that. Don't deal.
And you know,
Somebody gonna buy Bernie and Boogz right now. They can't come with 15K. That's no disrespect to you. They got like no. I'm just bringing it like because we know better. So now you're gonna come through. Okay, well, if you give us the 15, you know what? I need you to make sure we on every platform, and we got 100% rights. I'll take the 15 with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is. So now I'm gonna allow you to use me so I can use you. But I understand what you're using me for.
As long as both parties are aware.
yeah,
Both parties gotta be aware. And the only way to be aware is for you to educate yourself. And that's what they take away from our communities.
Right.
Us being educated in knowing your business. So if I come to you, approach you with that contract, and you're like, my kid's gonna like, yo, dad, look at this automatically. Other kids from the hood ain't got nothing. They don't got nobody to go to with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the back is so important. The people that send party is so important because you gotta have confidence to go to somebody. Yo, I got this, and then you know it's money without you being robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to worry about your friends being the vultures, your parents may be the vultures. Look at Britney Spears. Her pops did a greasy.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfuckers getting done dirty is a part of it. Even in the streets, people don't realize snitching is a part of the streets because when they tell you what the first thing they tell you when you jump in, yo, be careful. Why? There's snitches out there. You know what you signed up for. Everybody, stories, if you listen to music, the stories haven't changed. Niggas got ops. Motherfuckers is grimy.
Hasn't changed.
Man.
Whole package.
It's the same shit. It's the same revolving door. So if we don't look at it and zoom out and handle it the right way, you're gonna be a victim. And it's just a part of it, and you gotta respect it. Not saying you, but they gotta you that's why you can't beat them in court. They already got you on deck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you gonna do? I got you already. And you are part of their product, and you're the reason why they eating. You fucking be homeless. DMX didn't have no bread after a while, but them motherfuckers was living off of where my dogs at. Right here, dog. They was living good still. They still eating off of where my dogs at.
It was like that. Like DMX's story is like knowledge for up and coming rappers. Like, okay, I know one.
And he ain't the only one, bro. It's mad stars, bro. Look at Lil Wayne and Baby. Come on. It's that story don't end. But that's where you come in at as a young artist. Like, you know what? Nah, we ain't doing like that. We ain't doing that. We're gonna educate this way. We're gonna move this way.
Right.
I know it's harder this way, but we're gonna do it this way. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's about. And that sacrifice in a lot of human natures, motherfuckers don't got that. They don't got that, you know, I'm a chill, but because niggas is hungry. At your hungriest time is when you gonna get tested the most. Facts. Your loyalty, your who you are, all that shit. I can have $0 and you can't compromise me. It's not happening. I know I'm gonna go this way. You know what I'm saying? And that integrity that is the footprint you put in the universe that comes back to you. That's why you're able to do good later. Because you're not a sucker. You don't suck dick. You know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody that do that shit.
Man, you don't know what happened behind closed doors.
No disrespect.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But you never want to put yourself in a position to suck some dick.
Of course.
It's not happening, bro. And niggas do it all day because they hype over a nigga with bread. He got a Benz, he got this, he got that. You open more than a shorty, my nigga. Calm down. And when you open, niggas got you. I'm like, I can't wait in business. In that room with them vultures, everybody waiting for somebody to give an inch of openness. And them niggas barely talking. They just like this. They saying little shit because they all vultures. So as soon as you give a little bit, they're like, wait, hold on. They feeding for that. They know how to get to that.
Yeah, they want more.
Since you coming in with nothing, they already know what to do with this. They go, oh yeah, here's a chain. Go to the jeweler. Go to here. All that shit we gonna take care of. You think they take care of it, nigga? You paying for it. It's just advanced. It's just in your face now. Me personally, I would have felt like a lot of these rappers should have took this bread, fuck the credit, because now it fucks with your credit if you take that advance and buy more drugs if you're a drug dealer. You'd have had more money to invest in bricks.
Your business and shit.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing with the money in advances?
I'm sure some of them do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the smart ones did that. They had to, bro. There's no way you're going to give me $500,000 and I'm going to spend that all on drip. I'm going to spend that all on
$500,000 advance. You don't need to step back into the game.
But you need to because you got to pay that back. You on a $500,000 treadmill.
They have that much faith in you. You're gonna.
I mean, don't they write because they wrote it off as a loss. So I mean, like, you technically really don't gotta pay it back. But I know what you're saying. You gotta.
Facts. But it blackballs you. When you don't pay back shit, it blackballs you.
Yeah,
so you kind of want to pay that back. Even in cash advance, if I give you a loan for $200,000 and you don't pay I don't get my commission, Brad. All right, whatever, that's cool. But you ran off on it. You think you good. You blackball. You can't get nothing.
Yeah.
But then they got other people that get you, the consolidation people and all that other shit.
Bought that.
They don't buy your bill so they can write it off.
Right.
See, it's in this world, it's really like stocks because you make money on the ups and the downs.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just depending on where you coming in at. That's why you need your OG. You need that. And when a motherfucker that's young don't want to listen, you already know you about to get raped. You know, you about to get raped, bro. You about to put yourself in a compromising position because you're not mentally strong. You just hungry and you think you know it all, and that's the problem. When you think you know it all, it's it. It's because you could be like this.
Yeah, you know what values they should really be teaching these artists? Patience.
But the labels ain't gonna teach you that. They make more of getting you.
Yeah,
they're not gonna set that up for you.
Blow your bag, like that's
they want you to blow your bag.
Yeah.
It's like when you come to Miami, right? And like you go any place you want to rent a car. You rent a car, you don't gotta go through Enterprise, you go through Turo or other shit, right? You really say you rent a Lamborghini. Go ahead, rent the Lamborghini. I'm gonna make sure you can rent it, no problem. Put your insurance on it because you got insurance. The person that a collision shop is hoping you crash that car.
For sure.
Hope you do.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because you crash it, I'm a collision shop.
That's how car rentals make their money, is when you crash it.
Give me that. And not even just that. The collision shop rents it to you. They fix it. And then they do whatever they need to do with it and then rent it back out and charge your insurance for that car. That's why Lambos, a lot of companies don't rent out Lambos because Lambos don't allow you to do the transfer insurance things. So a lot of times when you get rentals and shit, you're gonna see like the Beamers, the Benzes, and a lot them higher rentals is because of the insurance is not allowing it, depending on what car it is. You can get a Bentley. Bentley sometimes let you do it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them cars they ain't gonna let you do it. That's why you only going to see certain ones that you could transfer the insurance. Because if not, they ain't gonna let you rock out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And they want you to crash that because now your insurance gotta pay their collision shop to fix it. Your insurance gotta pay for a rental. Your insurance gotta cut the check if the car's totaled. Now you just bought a new Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want that. These labels want you to go ahead and be stupid. They're like, here's the money. Always be afraid when they give it right to you. Hold up. What the fuck is this about? What do I owe you? What's this? What's the math behind this? Because it's just to be lit. And so if you're trying just to be lit, take that bread and buy more drugs or whatever you're doing to invest in the streets, then you worrying about buying drip and stupid shit because it ain't worth it. You broke over what? You should have, if you got $500,000 from a label and you didn't invest it in nothing but clothes.
That's your fault.
That's your fault, bro. You can't blame nobody now. I don't give a fuck if you come from nothing no more, bro. It's too many. Today's era don't have no. You could Google on why you being stupid. It's too many of us that did it. Too many. You know what I'm saying? So now I was like, I want to see his story. Okay, he did that, and then niggas that hear the story and still suck some dick and go get a fucking bum ass deal and complain later. It's crazy, bro. So that cycle has to break, and that's only for us to just not us, people, to be like you, an entrepreneur, be strong, and say, you know what, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna get my business in order right. Because what you're doing is planning for success later. If your business is right now, it's gonna be right later. If your business ain't right now, you up for grabs.
For sure. Everything is 100% correct.
And that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Even with the little homies I seen before, I'm like, bro, I'm looking at you as a liability. I'm like, I could put bread up, but I'm looking at how you moving, how you doing this, how you doing that. I'm not about to risk my family's money that even though it's our bread, whatever, but I'm looking at you and I'm not really convinced. So it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna give you that back, but I fuck around, might give it to somebody else that you might think don't even deserve it. You may think they don't deserve it, but I see them working harder. That's why work ethic works. I'd rather give it to a hustler ass nigga than versus a super talented ass nigga. I take 10 hardworking motherfuckers over a talented person all day long. All day long. I take 2 hardworking person over a super talented because a hard worker is gonna work towards that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? The talented motherfucker, he just lit. He just out here like, yeah, I'm supposed to have this. I'm supposed to have this. That supposed to shit is not what it is.
Suppose exactly.
No, that's irrelevant pride, bro. That pride is the devil, bro.
Oh, pride gets you killed, bro.
Pride is the kill. I think Bernie's man J. Cole said that. Pride is the devil. It is though. You know what I'm saying? You be surprised how much shit you probably didn't walked away from because your pride wouldn't let you do it.
Like I read it somewhere that if you think that you already made it, that's the moment when you're falling off.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Like if you think that you made it, it's down.
Bro, there's people that made it still hustling like they got nothing.
Exactly.
That's
why they getting more and more because
that's why they get more and more.
More money you got, more opportunities.
Where do you feel you're still at with that? Like you feel like you're in your first quarter still?
In terms of what?
Like making it. in the first quarter.
I feel
Well,
like
making it means a lot differently for everybody.
No, but I mean, as far as like from the outside looking in, like you made it, like you know what I mean. Like you got songs out there, you got a following, people listening to your music, people are tapped in. Like I mentioned that you were coming to the show, people like, oh, I know, I listen to his music, like so, like to me, like you know, people know who you are, who you don't know, like you made it, no, like. That's what you really wanted, more than like the big bag and the record deals and all that. Like for people to be onto your music, like I feel like that's making it.
To even get to this level, you know what I'm saying, I'm very grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even locally, even building a buzz locally in the tri-state, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody gets to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm
It's
grateful.
hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. So I'm
Coming out
grateful.
of New York is hard.
To be honest with you, I don't even know how it happened, bro. That's the craziest part. But I think to add on to what you're saying, I'm grateful for where I am, but I also want, you know what I'm saying, I'm striving for more.
For sure.
I'm striving for the best.
Definitely.
But bro, like I can only just thank God, bro. It's bro, like
Blessings.
It's a blessing, bro. What else can I say, bro?
Facts.
Really, what else can I say or do?
I hear you. So
Just
you
gotta
get
be
a check
thankful.
from Apple every month, right?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
You said what? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
You get his check from Apple. Boys, you got 2 songs on Apple. They hit you off with a check yet?
Nah.
You didn't get a check yet?
That was the green.
What makes better, Spotify or Apple?
I think Spotify, no?
Spotify I think
Is
is
it?
number 1 right now with like
I don't know. My brother got all my rights.
YouTube
Really? He's
Premium, I
getting paid.
think.
Oh,
He
Right.
might get paid. Don't even tell me.
But YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah,
If
but
somebody
YouTube,
got
you gotta get
premium-
like millions of views to get paid. No, hundreds of thousands.
I heard
I mean,
Napster pays
I was
the most.
I was
Really?
looking some
Napster, yeah.
statistic
I don't
for
even
like
use
I think
Napster.
million.
Napster. I ain't hear about Napster in a while.
I haven't heard of that Napster since it was illegal.
Those small shit,
Yeah.
the most,
Yeah.
but they don't have users.
Nobody.
That, how Napster gonna be illegal and come back legal? I wouldn't even trust him.
Oh, it's illegal now? Napster?
It's
No,
legal.
back in the day, back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, you said legal was illegal.
Used to be able to like that when internet first came. Used to be able to just download music. Like I'd buy the CD, download the CD, and now I have it. And I can send it to
Napster.
everybody.
Yeah.
So Napster.
Napster got back early though.
I was like,
Goal and-
that was like the end of like the music era's like CDs downfall. I feel like right.
Yo.
I can't remember because after Napster was LimeWire.
That was the
LimeWire,
most
wow.
of the most of the shit we had to fucking get from Napster from
Yeah.
Napster.
Search
Because
it.
we didn't have, bro. We didn't have those fucking CDs from
Torrent Bay, Pirate Bay.
nobody was like into underground, New York music or some shit like that, bro. Like all of those fucking forums,
Napster was definitely
and
big in
shit
UK,
like that.
where
It was
all
crazy,
over Definitely.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. You had to literally look at all the files, see what was
It
good.
was clean.
It was
Or had like a
clean.
one had
And
like
then-
a virus to it.
Yo, bro, I clipped a couple computers because I got a virus on them. I'm like, niggas got me, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
it's
So
crazy.
streaming was like a blessing and a curse, right? Because like back in the day, I think artists got paid better when it was CDs, but like
Nah, I heard they wasn't getting way more.
They were
They
getting
were getting cents.
Yo, bro, I was watching podcast with Grimes yesterday. She's the wife of Elon Musk, and they've been talking about it that that back in the days, okay, you could make more money, but the thing was that let's say around 10,000 people in a world, 10,000 artists in a world was making like living out of the music, but they've been making more money. Right now, you got like 1 million people in a world living from music. Just they all making a little bit less, but instead of 10,000 people, you got 1 million people. So okay, it's harder to get to that high money,
Right, 'cause the
but
market's
it's
flooded.
much easier to get to that middle ground.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Like everybody's talking about people who made millions of dollars on the music,
Mhm.
but we got a lot of people who made tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
so you got more people like that right now.
For sure.
Before you had more, like huge hits and shit like
For sure.
that.
Nah, I definitely agree with that.
But I think because more or less the game is more saturated now because of the freedom of putting things out.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not- You could flood it out. The industry is flooded. So to get your shit out, you gotta have a strategy,
Yeah.
a dance, or something to
Yeah.
beat the other one because it's literally 1,000, 3,000, 400
genuinely a hit song.
day
No?
coming out.
Yeah.
I can't even keep up. like how much traction come out today alone. Like,
You need to have some marketing behind it, because,
Especially
you know,
in what we do, we try to.
and now
up
you
with
can pay
every
for your own marketing. You don't need the
that-
label
that's
for that.
that's what I'm saying. But you know, a lot of people, let's say I'm working with, it's not doing that. Like people, they surprised that they not getting into like higher numbers.
Yeah.
But bro, if you're just going to drop video on a YouTube, on your Instagram page, you're going to post it on your stories for first 2 days, and then you're just going to move on.
Right.
How
No,
are you
it's-
expecting it to hit?
Or
Like
you
you
know what
need
it is?
to start to promote it, so then it's going to start getting to random people.
The
Like,
problem is with
Hey,
today's
or not, you care about
artists
them,
should
but
pay
not
for
really,
some
you know?
promotion for sure.
Yeah.
The problem with today's era, they forgot the door-to-door foot method, right? The internet eliminated that. But what the problem is with any advancement in society, we have to take the old way and just adapt it to the new way. So just because I'm not going door to door, don't mean I don't fucking hit your DM every day.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta hit your DMs. I gotta go do this. I gotta elevate the door to door. So if you're not elevating the door to door, you just think you're putting it out there like, hey,
Yeah, but not every artist wants to do
something
that. Some artists want to like
stupid
it to grow.
or idiotic, it ain't going viral like that. It has to be something
somebody in your
stupid,
team
idiotic.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fine, even if you're not the one doing it, maybe get somebody on your team to do. Because honestly, you know what's funny? It's interesting that you're saying that. I think it boils down to pride too. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of artists,
Right.
they start buzzing. They're like, nah, I don't want to DM people because
Yeah.
I might be seen like, why am I pushing my music to everyone?
Bugging.
Yeah. So it's like you're saying, get
It's just-
somebody on like
it's-
your street team, you know,
yeah.
to do that.
It's all perception, bro.
Yeah.
It's all perception.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's bad, bro. Yo, bro, it's literally today, right? If you want to put out a song for let's say we're gonna market dream. Say we right now we at the table, it's all of us, and we say, you know, we're gonna drop this in June, right? We're gonna drop a project in June. I'm like, I bet. So we're gonna like, what we need to do? Okay, well, we need cover art. One. We need how much is the promotion is gonna run into June on Instagram or this Facebook? That needs to be a part of the structure list. How many people how much do we need to get on YouTube to monetize? What do we need to do? Those questions I never hear no one ask.
Exactly. And those are the most important questions.
Have a target. What we targeting? How many people? How many days we gonna go outside and say, yo, listen to my music and be willing to do it without feeling like
I feel like, you know, a lot of people is saying that they are serious about their shit, but like
They ain't.
99% of the people they're not.
they're not.
That's talking talk, but they're not doing
They're
it.
not walking the walk. And everything just sounds good. That people are
Just
in
want to
today's
be
era,
serious rappers. That's
right?
all,
It
you know?
sounds good. If it sounds good, they good.
Yeah.
But
Bro.
there's an element that you have to too, because like I feel like you got to balance planning and just doing something because you just never know what's gonna go viral.
Strategy.
Something from this interview could go viral.
Exactly.
Your
Right.
music could go viral. You don't know, bro. Like it's a
Yeah,
random
like
element to it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Let's just say
a random.
we-
element.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
right. Let's say we have a bing bong moment right now, right?
Right.
We get a bing bong moment. Boom. Our shit just start flooding. Like, okay, whew. First thing me and Bernie gonna do, we're gonna be like, hold on, you see this, right? Let's just talk. We're gonna have to figure out, make a couple calls and really have a talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really get to the shit that we talked about before to what we're gonna do right now.
Right.
Like, I remember we talked about this. You know what I'm saying?
We'll soon, Brody. We'll soon for sure.
You said what?
I say y'all will soon.
I can't wait to have that conversation.
Facts. And it's gonna come. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? But we already understand what's going. If when it comes, we go. All right, cool. Let's say Barstool hit us up, so we already know what y'all do. Like, okay, well, Barstool, da 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 da. Okay, well, this is what we want. This, and I'm saying without being too crazy. Like, you know, we know where we coming from. We being grateful. But at the end of the day, we don't. If you hollering at us, we can't be afraid to say no if it don't work for us.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in a lot of times that I feel like the Jay-Z and Dame Dash shit broke because one thing worked for Jay and didn't work for Dame.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
went out and hired Cam as the CEO without telling.
That
Jay.
was wrong. That was still wrong. But that's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Things need to be talked about, certain things like that.
That's
But
the greatest episode of 106 in Park of them sitting on the couch to each other, and you just see the tension between them. But back in the day episode when Rockefeller was still around, when Cam and
Right.
signed to Rockefeller, there's a 106 in Park episode. Cam and Jay as the guest because they came out that song New York City, and just the tension between them. It was just like one word answers when what was her name? Free Freeways
Yeah,
asking questions. Yeah, we all.
Shit, a big old booty. I used to always want to go to just once about to see her butt. I don't know why.
Honestly, some parties to watch every day after school, man.
That shit be the shit, man.
Rhapsody.
They need to bring one of those like back again for the artists. Like,
I think they were bringing back Rhapsody to the Basement. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
Remember the Basement?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about freestyling? Do you get into freestyling? Do you get into like how do you feel like that? We gotta go to Sway. Not Sway. What's his name on there? Yeah, Sway. He did a freestyle.
Good morning.
You do the freestyle. What do you believe in the freestyles on the interviews and things of that nature? How do you operate that?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a freestyler.
Okay.
I'm really
so good.
Yeah, I'm really about the flows, and I'm saying I don't know, like y'all had Squid here, right?
Squid was
Yeah,
here last
he
week.
different with that. He
Yeah.
freestyled.
He didn't freestyle last week.
Nah,
Nah.
he I don't like I was with him a couple times, and the way he be freestyling, like I don't know how people be
So
doing
now
it.
I know.
It's crazy.
And now when you go to
Wait,
the
we need to do the freestyle next time. I don't want to hear that.
All right, say that. All right, next time I got you. Next time I got you.
Now I'm saying it's all
When
right.
you go to the studio though, do you go there and write, or is it off the top?
So what I do is like I go in the freestyle, I'll be like I'll mumble it, and then I'll put the
Mhm.
words in later.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people do that these days. I
Yeah.
got you.
I feel like it's kind of like a freestyle.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Freestyle on the flow.
definitely is.
It's more.
That's what you could hear it if you listen to like Jim Jones. Like you could hear he will mumble a line and keep that mumble line in there, and it's just that's how he raps. Like he just mumbles it and then puts the words in later. And like I've heard a few tracks where like that he left the mumble in there. Like you know what I'm saying? He just
Right.
skipped that line. Like you know what I mean? Like so a lot of people do that. I respect that though because that's got to be hard too because that's like coming up one line at a time,
Yeah.
and then got to put the whole thing together
Word.
and make it sound like one whole.
Something.
So that's
And then I think a lot of times the mumble kind of like flows with the beat. Like Young Thug is a monster with the mumble when it comes to like saying nothing at times.
you know what I wasn't a fan when he first came out, but he grew on me.
I know. I'm just saying, but
I think
his
it was a high pitched voice that I was like, nah. But after a while,
His
he
style
definitely grew on
is
me.
different, bro.
Yeah, I like
I
him
love
now
it.
these days.
I love Thug, man. I'm sorry, I'm a thugger.
Thug is cool. Thug is cool
It's cool.
Yeah.
for sure.
Let me ask you a question. What are you bumping in your ride?
What am I bumping in my ride? Honestly, I don't even really listen to music lately. I straight listen to podcasts, audiobooks.
Yeah,
Your books
I
is
ain't
good.
gonna lie. I listen.
I've been looking at one recently. If you guys get a chance, check out a book called let me tell you, this book is pretty good too. Hold on, Man of Thought or something. I don't want to misquote the book. Hold on.
For like the past year and a half, bro, straight audiobooks and podcasts in my car.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Anybody that get my car is gonna learn something.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what's up.
as a man thinketh.
40 Years of Power. I love that
That's
book.
a good
Yeah, that's my book right
What's that
there.
one, Bugs? As a man
No,
think.
but I was listening
As a
to
man
that
thinketh.
Cross book,
As a man
and
thinking.
he recommended that one. I'm like,
Yeah.
You
yo,
get a chance, check that one out.
start listening to it. I'm like on chapter on low 11 right now. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When you get a chance, check out what a man
All
thinketh.
about that shit. What we've been talking about billionaires and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
You said when a man thinketh,
As a man thinketh.
as a man thinketh.
It's an audio book. It's only 50 something minutes, the audio book, but it's gonna put you. It's deep. It's gonna explain to you about the thoughts and how your thoughts manifest into who you are.
Right.
It's, eliminating certain ways of using your word usage because words are spells, and if you use it in the wrong way, it will trap you.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you believe into that certain things and there's spell words, so I don't say words like I can't, I hope.
Right.
I don't say words like I don't because those are like planting like negative weeds in my mind, and my mind is a garden.
For sure.
So I always like say we can have a terrible time right now. I'm like, you know what, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do that because I'm constantly planting those seeds in my mind to grow.
yes.
So no matter if there's negative or positive, both is gonna grow. So you don't want to water the negative ones, even though they're there because it's a part of human nature.
Sure.
You accept it, you see it, you get rid of it, and you constantly focus on that one. That's the one that keeps growing. And that right there, been able, believe it or not, just focusing on that became me. And it helped me out and moved me in so many different directions. It's like, oh shit. So in the beginning of the week, before I go back out to do my little grind, whatever, I throw my book on. Every time I listen to it, I learn something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's crazy. It's like it hits you. And it's a born. The dude sounds whack. You know what I mean? But when you get a chance, when you really bump that one, you're gonna be like, oh, I see why Boogz talking about this one.
Yeah.
That one right there, right.
Yeah, audiobooks, you got the first like 10 minutes got to catch you. those first 10 minutes, they got you. You're locked in. That's it,
Yeah,
you're good.
otherwise,
You know? They lose- if you
It
lose-
depends on how you going into them.
So,
Because if like sometimes a book may be dragged out in the beginning, but the gems are there.
No,
So
yeah,
you gotta like
I got
it
the-
depends on where you're going into it. Like, I mean, of course, there's some boring ass books out there, like, but some shit that's gonna take a little man to jump, you gotta be like patient a little bit for it. And just because a lot of a good info should be kind of boring, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta really sit through that shit, like, yo, I get that. And they won't hit you right then and there. You gotta do like
yeah.
read it
Once
again.
you got that moment that it start hitting you, then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, when it hits you, it's like,
And you're
oh
focused, you know.
what's the
you're
last
focused,
book y'all
like,
read?
shit. Play that again.
One I read. Shit. But I didn't read the last audio book I listened to.
Yeah.
Books. I think I sent to you one. Oh, man.
Oh, and Bernie, I'm going golfing.
Actually, so I'm in the middle of this one just because I was interested. It's called so what is that? Celebrity Protection and Light.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And that's a celebrity tour. He did who did personal for Usher, personal for what's that model's name back in the day, the bad chick. She was in Jay-Z's video.
Who?
Excuse me, Miss Naomi Campbell.
Okay.
He did a bunch of big stars. He did so just like the background of being a celebrity's personal bodyguard and shit, just for the interest of it.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
So you really trying to get into the game and like behind the scenes?
All
or-
different, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much everything.
see
I
what
mean,
you're
the
saying.
millionaire, a real estate agent, just for when we're ready to buy some houses, books,
Yeah.
and split that money up.
I love
Yeah.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
I started. I got annoyed by his voice a little bit, but I did start, You God's book a while ago.
Yo, you guys deep one, bro.
I just
You
wanted
guys
to get
deep
like
one.
because you got the show on this, you got the documentary, which was good because it was them telling the story. But like after watching the show, I was like, you know what, I want to see you. Like, I want to hear it from them. Like the show is a show. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to hear their story from their mouths.
What is
So-
the Yuga book? What is that?
You got is the member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh,
So he put out an autobiography. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, what's the you?
Yeah, I was like, who do you?
Yeah.
I swear I didn't even.
You
I
born in
didn't
the
know that.
'90s?
Yeah, 90s. Yeah.
Gotcha. Right.
I swear I didn't even know who that is though.
Nah, he's one of the 9 members. He's one of the 9
Oh, yeah.
members.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what's up though. Like, you know what I mean? Now you got something else to look at. And not for nothing. You God was the one that, I mean, he always in the streets, but you God was the one that was hard. It was harder for him to let go of the streets because he was literally taking care of his whole family off the streets.
Yeah, it was actually interesting in the documentary on Showtime when he went back over to Park Hill. Like the old woman came out crying, like, "Oh my God, you back over?" Like it was just mad cool to see that. Like
Yeah.
he remembered him like 30 years later. You know.
Yeah, for real, bro. He did a lot with that. And then you know, the music popped off. But for a lot of people, when the music was popping off, they couldn't see it yet. He's like, yo, this is music at that time was crypto for them.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, nah, this drugs is with this is tangible. I can feel it. This is real.
Or that's why, like,
Yeah.
if these young artists like yourself, like if you do everything right, man, like you've seen everything that happened with the guys that did it wrong. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So the blueprint's there.
Yeah.
You know.
You just gotta be patient and just execute your plan. And don't think your plan is trash.
And I'm
Finish your
grateful.
plan.
Yeah, and I'm grateful because like I believe when you get to a certain level in music, it's harder to really make a return. You know what I'm saying?
For
And I
sure.
feel like I'm at a level where people know me, but they don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
So it's
can
like a big
when I come back, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come back with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So even like
Strategy.
your IG right now is empty. Like you
Right.
you rebuilding a brand, like
Exactly.
you rebuilding
Yeah,
everything.
rebuilding everything.
Gotcha.
Rebuilding the brand. It's different. It's gonna be different this time, bro.
We looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, I can't wait, bro. That's what's up, man. I'm rooting for you, man. That's what's
So,
up.
man, I really thank y'all for letting me come on this. For sure.
No, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, yo, send that shit through. We didn't hear it, bro. We be all over the place. We be all over the place, so you never know who's listening or who's what. You just don't know. Like you ain't never bother. Like, yo, bro, listen to this. Everybody that hits us a part of ideas, they send us all their shit. Sometimes we don't get a chance to post everybody's shit. But y'all not a bother. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely not. That's why we're here. That's why we started this. Like just as fans,
Right.
want to see people get shine that
For sure.
that don't, especially from the island, because like I said, there's so many good artists up and coming, and the radio. You put on the
Yeah, we just
radio,
got
you hear
to
the same
support
10
each other
songs,
and shit,
man.
right.
You hear the same 10
Yeah.
songs on the
I
radio.
don't even think you should try to aim for radio success.
No, definitely not. It's nice to hear. It's a good accomplishment when the artists hear themselves
Yeah.
on the radio. Though,
It is, of course.
Great
I
feeling.
just feel like today you don't even need the radio.
Yeah, like when last time you listened to radio?
Never. I don't listen to radio at all. I make my own
Same,
playlist.
like, everybody got Spotify,
That's true.
Apple Music,
Yeah,
whatever.
I
that's
made my own Sinead playlist. I was jamming too.
Yeah, the radio was annoying. I hate commercials.
Yeah, nah, the radio's
But
on
yo,
good these days.
let me ask you something. Do they got like Spotify playlist with like Staten Island rap?
I don't think they do. That's a
Yeah,
great idea.
You're supposed
I
to
don't
create
think they
something.
do.
Yeah, we should create something like that,
Nah.
bro. Like,
Yeah, we
Really
all like
don't.
to.
That'd be a good one.
yeah.
Because when
just, you
people
know.
check for rap, they're not looking for that. Like they're really not looking for.
Yeah,
Staten
but
Island
even
rappers,
you know, if somebody wants
Like,
to,
We gotta make them look for it.
hard, you know,
That's
it's
what I'm
hard to
saying.
get
That's
in
why
there,
we're
you know?
here. Word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we got the really talented people in
We
here. on the
definitely do.
island,
We
you
got a
know?
lot of good artists on the sound.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
And also, too, before we get out of here, y'all gotta let people know where they can find y'all, both of y'all.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, Brisa Digital. If you need your music videos and shit, I'm in Staten Island, but you know, working all over the place.
Okay.
So yeah, tap in.
Tap in.
You can find me on the gram, Shanane, SHONEYIN. You can find me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm really on the gram now, but yeah, that's about it right now.
But you gotta think about TikTok, the way with TikTok and music is. 'Cause a lot of people have been blown up on TikTok lately.
That's true, yeah.
Yo, but bro, it's hard with the rap music video
That's
on
crazy.
TikTok. Like every time I created a profile on TikTok, and every time I was trying to post, you know, some like snippets from music videos and shit, like 95% is getting black because you either got guns, you either got drugs, or you got some bitches, or you got some, you know, some bad words and stuff like that.
You
And
can't
you
do
know,
that on TikTok?
TikTok, it's like for kids mainly, so I guess they cracking that shit quickly, bro.
Yeah, but if
Like
you
I
get
got like
that
10
one hit,
videos over
bro.
there, and 8 of them is black.
Yeah, but if you
Wow.
You got to be
You gotta
smart
put
about
out-
the part which you're using.
with that too, I think you need to just keep putting it out. Like even if it gets blocked or shut
Yeah,
down, because
yeah.
you're gonna get that one that might hit. So
Exactly.
even if it gets blocked, shut down, just
Yeah.
don't stop putting them out. I mean, I'm not privy to it. I really don't know how to do with TikTok. I don't have a
Yeah.
TikTok, but like the reels is the same thing on Instagram.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the more you put out, I think that like something
Exactly.
might click.
And that's another thing. Like,
So I
you
ain't
know,
mad at it, but I don't really, I ain't checking for
Yo,
like.
not for nothing. Their social media is another fucking
yeah,
job.
yeah.
But they're all
Social-
TikTok rappers. Like Ants the rapper, I think his name is whatever. His
I don't know.
But he's strictly a TikTok rapper. Like it's crazy. TikTok's crazy.
Yo, social media literally is a job.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't even know how I even fumble through these shits, bro. It's a lot of work, bro. I'll be like, it's a lot of work. I wish I honestly, and but you also got people you could trust too, because I can get somebody to do certain things. But when you have someone posting your shit to engage with your fans, they gotta kind of like be up like with you with like how you want to be able to do. They can't just do it emotionless. Like they gotta do it in, like he said, the vision of what you want to do. So it's hard to get someone on your social media to handle it when you know how you want to be presented.
That's true.
It's weird, man. It's weird, but it's a lot of work to sit there and edit the videos, put the videos out, do all this, do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why this shit it is what it is. Because a label, not for nothing, if they doing all that, they taxing.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. They got
100%.
to make the money,
They
you know.
taxing. And not for nothing, they don't even want you unless you got 1 million views anyway.
Yeah.
1 million views is getting you the deal today. That's
Yep.
straight. They know for a fact. If you got 1 million, we could put endorsements. We can make some of this money back. Everything is about making the money back.
Yeah, but you need to have real million, not that million when you got like 15 likes and 2 comments, you know.
Sure.
And you think that shit is real. Brave it's that, like, yo.
Yeah,
You gotta manifest a little bit differently.
Yeah, but that shit is too funny, bro. Like
It
people
is.
don't know that we see that shit.
I can't even trust internet stats no more, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro. Like go even on like
It's tough
some
to go by
famous
that.
rapper with like millions of the following, go into the comments. 99% it's fake. And like,
Can't
yo,
trust
everybody
stats on the
see
internet.
that,
Hey, keep the algorithm.
they're still popping, you know.
That's why you can't. That's why they can't fake shows, man. Tell artists to have a show in the
Exactly.
city. See how
Exactly.
many people.
And the
pop
shows is important. That's where you're gonna make most of your money.
up. Right.
You need that show.
Right.
Yeah.
You need that back end. You need
But,
that.
but you got a lot of those rappers who got like over 1 million, you know, followers on Instagram and shit, and they not doing any shows. I guess 90% of the followers is
Yeah,
fake.
they chilling. That means they got that bag. They chilling.
Yo, most like, and the sad part about today, more people are comfortable with a persona than the reality.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
That goes for men and women.
Facts.
These chicks love this fake images, these filters, these fake bodies, and all this personas, whatever. And these dudes like to give the fake life, the fake this and fake that, and it's just a whole bunch of mess of fakeness. So a lot of bullshit is happening because the people in position are products of fakeness.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be more fucking fake shit just going on more and more and more. These people in these live positions, these good positions, a bunch of herbs, bunch of cornballs.
That's why I vow to stay true to myself and be authentic. Because that's
Yeah.
all, bro.
Definitely.
And just be willing to take whatever comes with that. And that's a good thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all right being real. Real, it just takes longer. That's all it is. But it means more, and your credibility will last a lot longer. Real is like calisthenics. The fake shit is like taking fucking what's that creatine and fucking lifting weights.
Mhm. And when you make the comeback, people are gonna be appreciative a lot more. You know.
Yeah, and you're gonna be able to come back. If you did push-ups your whole life, you could do push-ups again. But if you did weights when you was 19 and try to do that same weight again when you're at 40, it ain't gonna help you. You ain't gonna do it. Can't lift it up. You gotta start over from the bottom again. But if you did a push-up before, you could do another push-up again.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I look. That's how I look at this shit. I'd rather go the hard route because it's gonna last longer, and I'm in it for the long haul. I want this forever.
Me too.
I ain't treating it like it's just like some bullshit. When you treat it like that, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I had to write my
Long-term
vision
gain.
down because I want it forever, but sometimes you could get lost in the present and you can get discouraged. But
Facts.
write my vision down, you know what I'm saying?
Make
Read
that
it every
vision
day.
board,
Yeah.
Yo, look, it's so real. I'm gonna show you my wallet. I'm gonna show you what I got in my wallet. My vision. I write
Exactly.
my goals down.
Bingo.
So every time I get out, I gotta hold the video real quick. Whoop whoop. Go back in. I mean, you always gotta write your vision down. You write it down, prioritize. Even coming in today, I'm like, yo, me and Burn, believe it or not, we talk about this shit.
Right.
We it's like a whole.
What is y'all goal? Like, what's the long-term goal for you guys?
Man.
Like 5-10 year plan? Like, where do y'all see yourself?
Shit. I mean,
More endorsements.
yeah. As far as this, like, be like a real radio show, like maybe be on XM
Okay.
or some shit like that.
Okay.
Really, you know,
Yeah.
chopping it up like that.
Okay.
You know.
I see it there. I see
If
it.
that don't work in 10 years, hopefully just buying and flipping houses.
It's not even if that don't work. We don't even use those words. It's gonna work.
gonna
And,
work.
and if we have to move direction, we move direction.
True. Yeah.
Is it gonna be like let's say like the Breakfast Club where like you have like a Charlemagne or something like that, or is it gonna be like somewhere like people could come up and just like what's the
think-
climate of the podcast?
I think more of like, I guess,
A better basement.
a breakfast club meets
Mm.
Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying?
I see drink train.
Because
With a little bit of the basement in it.
there's smoking here. You know, we don't own the building, but when we
With a
own
little
the
bit of the
building,
basement.
we're gonna be smoking. We're gonna be drinking. You can drink whatever you want.
So
in
the
here.
raw, there's gonna be a raw element to it where like
Exactly.
everything is allowed. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I would really want somebody on the turntables, like just chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's the vision.
I
Like,
see.
you know, even if we could do it out of the crib, but be on a main like a big platform. Even if Reflex Radio turns into the next Shade 4-5
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
When it turns into it.
When it
Yeah.
turns into exactly. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I love
So
it.
shit
I
like
love
that.
it, man.
That's
I'm
dope.
to hear it. I like hearing big goals, man. Inspires me.
And the goal is also the networking.
Hmm?
The
Of course.
networking, everything we've been able to do, we've been networking with a lot of different people. We got connects already. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a lot of artists up here from Staten Island already.
So you know, it is what it is. It's cool and it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're not in it like to yeah, it would be dope to go the way, you know, but we're having fun. We not putting all our chickens into one batch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know we gotta do other things to keep this alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it is. And you know, when you're doing that, you just prioritize things. And you know,
Right.
I feel like with the right dedication and how we moving and the sincerity of the love, it's gonna spread. People fuck with it.
For sure.
I mean, because everybody love our shit. You know what I mean, shout out to everybody. We love y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're not coming in trying to attack nobody. We just coming in, chilling, and showing what we like.
Chopping it up.
Right. That's
Chopping it up.
Right.
Yo, we don't even have a script. We just sometimes we just be like, and just we let the energy just drive it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And then I like and it's crazy because Sundays is like the end of the week, so we do so many different things throughout the week.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a weekend.
Regular jobs and shit,
Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to do the shit that we normally gotta do all the time. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell my kids, like, yo, find what you love to do so you can do that forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, find it. You love that? I don't give a fuck. You adjust your life to that. Because now you love it's a passion. It ain't gonna mean everything. You're gonna make that happen and you're gonna be a happier person.
Right.
Then we don't look at the bread. The bread is gonna be whatever you put your heart into, the bread gonna be there.
Yeah, eventually it's going to come. Like
it's gonna come. Like if you is a motherfucker that say you
that's like there is only one way. You can only win. Like if you're going to do it something constantly for longer time.
So fact.
It's just it
has to pay off. Yeah, definitely.
No, bad weed still sells. Motherfucker consistent. I'm like, damn, I know everybody know a motherfucker they know they can go to, but they know it's not all that.
Yeah, everybody can go lock.
Everybody can go. Ock is consistent. Ock is 24/7. I got backwards for you. I got everything for you, but he don't.
He might give it to you on the arm.
He might even give it to you on the EBT.
I'm done.
I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So the Ock is consistent. You know what I mean? You can't beat a consistent motherfucker. Consistency, and you might not want it, but at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, you put a shorty or something. You know she wants some butter. You can't get nobody. What are you going to do? You gotta go to the house.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're consistent. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I don't be prepared for that, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Consistency. I know a nigga in the hood. They got bad weed, bad bud, but I know I'm gonna get a bad bag. But at the end of the day,
I think
that's it.
Right.
The gack still moves.
The gack is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. It's all about your hustle. Right. I mean, it's your hustle's your hustle. I mean, you there, they know you there, it's always gonna be there. Like anything, no matter what it was, like hustle, that's what you do, that's what you're going, you have to do it all the time. Because in that business, it'd be like a bad year. And next, one fucking customer change your life.
For real.
That's why I always like to. I mean, I'm not gonna get into with certain things, but that's one thing I kind of liked about, like, I don't even know. I don't. I just like certain customers.
To what's this radio? What's this called?
Lava, Bernie and Boogz.
Lava, Bernie and Boogz at night.
I just gotta be grateful out here.
That's gotta be grateful out here. We gonna edit at that, Boogz. You crazy?
Yeah, okay. Grateful.
Yes, sir. Nah, but for real, Sinead, yo, appreciate you coming through. Thank you.
Yo, appreciate you, bro.
Yo, anybody needs videos, free digital?
Hit my man Igor.
Sir.
You gotta group chat too. Let's see how we could connect business wise too.
For sure. Definitely. Yeah. For sure. But yo, episode 19, we out of here.
All right, my man.
Yo, be good. Y'all be safe. God bless you. Enjoy the week, y'all.
Sure. Yeah. I'll have you feel.
Conversation. Good shit, yeah. Follow me on IG, bro. I'm following right back.
Definitely, bro.